Collaborative art is a multifaceted practice transcending traditional boundaries. It fosters connection, dialogue, and understanding among participants. Participants share unique narratives to weave a collective story. Collaborative art is a powerful tool for social change and community building. Participants address pressing social issues through joint artistic endeavors. Through collaboration, artists highlight issues of inequality and resilience. Spirituality intertwines with art, exploring hope, healing, and redemption. This is not merely an invitation to listen, but a call to join a movement that intertwines love, unity, and the journey of becoming one. Carnage 1nOnly's music is a tapestry woven with threads of raw emotion and introspection. His lyrics portray life's struggles, pain, fear, and internal conflict. Lines like, "equilibrium chemically imbalanced," reveal a candid reflection on mental well-being and self-perception. This vulnerability fosters connection. He captures the essence of human connection, reminding us that love is a powerful force for change. No Time for Love signifies compassion's impact. Carnage 1nOnly urges us to stay clever, stay indented, a call to resilience and personal growth. We have the capacity to transform. He critiques societal norms, challenging us to rethink values and seek genuine connections over materialism. What truly matters? As he writes, "I'm not good at talking, so I guess that's what I'm writing for." We see music as a tool for healing and connection. Delve into the world of Carnage 1nOnly. Let his words guide you on a journey of self-discovery, unity, and love. Your story matters. Together, we can break the stigma and build a brighter future. Follow a diverse group of young people facing unique mental health challenges as they navigate school, friendships, and self-discovery. Explore how love, compassion, and justice intersect in youth empowerment. Learn about historical figures like Buddha, Gandhi, and Martin Luther King Jr. and their philosophies on love and compassion. Together, we are stronger. Let's continue to uplift and empower one another. Share your experiences using our dedicated hashtag and access mental health resources for support. Carnage 1nOnly emphasizes the importance of empathy and compassion for others, shaped by his own struggles.
Awakening the light being within, a transformative journey. Hey there, friends. Today, we're diving into something truly magical, the journey of awakening the light being within us. This adventure is more than just a spiritual experience. It's a transformative process that links our physical selves with our deeper spiritual essence. As we explore this topic, you'll see how it leads us to greater states of consciousness and a profound connection with the universe around us. So, let's begin this enlightening journey together. Understanding the light body. So what exactly is this light body? Think of it as the subtle energy body that exists alongside our physical form. When we talk about awakening the light body, we're really discussing a way to expand our awareness and connect with our higher selves. This isn't about escaping reality. Instead, it's about enhancing every moment of our lives. By tapping into our light body, we unlock deeper states of consciousness, allowing us to experience life in a more vibrant way. Imagine feeling more balanced, clear, and tapped into the love that flows throughout the universe. That's what awakening your light body can offer you. As we embark on this journey, we'll discover that this connection can provide a renewed sense of purpose and even help us understand our role in the larger tapestry of existence. Guidance from Oren and Deben. Now, you may be wondering, how do I even start on this path? That's where the guidance of Oren and Deben comes into play. These incredible teachers have developed a structured approach to spiritual awakening. Through their guided meditations and exercises, you'll be led on a journey to access higher states of being. This isn't just about listening, it's about actively engaging in practices designed to foster your growth. With their support, you'll find a straightforward path that helps illuminate your unique journey towards awakening. Benefits of awakening. So, what benefits can you expect from awakening your light body? Many people who engage in this practice report a beautiful array of positive changes. You might notice an increase in your creativity, greater emotional flow, and an enhanced awareness of energies around you. Imagine feeling more connected to your soul and the universe, as if you're part of something much larger than yourself. This heightened connection can bring forth feelings of peace, joy, and love. As you awaken, you'll not only see the world differently, you'll feel it too, inviting a sense of harmony into your daily life. This is all about enriching your experience, allowing you to connect with others and the world in a more profound way. Limitations and complementary nature. It's essential to clarify that awakening your light body is not a magic solution for physical, emotional, or mental health issues. Instead, think of it as a complementary practice that works alongside other spiritual journeys. It's not about replacing what you currently believe or practice. Rather, it deepens your understanding and approach to personal transformation. As you engage with these teachings, remember that they can enhance your existing beliefs and practices, adding a fresh layer to your spiritual toolkit. The role of light codes. Now let's talk about light codes. These are energetic patterns or frequencies of light believed to interact with our energy fields. Think of them as unique messages encoded in the universe, waiting for us to receive and integrate them. When we access these light codes, we often experience a shift in vibration that can feel exhilarating. This activation can lead to emotional healing, increased clarity, and a renewed sense of purpose. It's like reprogramming our inner system to awaken dormant potentials within us that we may not even have realized were there. Spiritual connection and guidance. As we embark on this journey of awakening, we become more open to spiritual guidance. Cultivating a relationship with the Holy Spirit is essential in this process. You'll find that engaging in prayer, studying scripture, and seeking connection can deepen this relationship. The more we invite this guidance into our lives, the more we can recognize signs and synchronicities that point us in the right direction. Living under this influence helps us navigate life with a clearer sense of purpose and direction, attuning us to the subtle messages from the universe. Awakening the light being within is a journey of self-discovery and transformation. Embrace the possibilities. As we awaken, we not only change ourselves, but inspire the collective awakening of humanity. Let's walk this enlightening path together and create a world filled with love, harmony, and unity. Thank you for being here.
Maps. For you can. Motherfucker, I'm coming for you. Bullshit, all the governmental ceilings, while they seem to contradict it and don't have to pay adherence to it. We all seem to see it, so I'll say it clearest, so you know with my intent, it's beyond conspiracy. Witness my method, you see beyond contestant. It's seeming so suitable, peak to my investment. They all rubbers, dog, they slobber, they lying, yeah, the city of the dollar, silver. Bald knobbers, greeted so godly, yeah, while I'm sitting here seeing this mistreatment, while I'm good like I'm Gandhi. Ancient land, not the Pawnee or the Milwaukee. I'm a Cheyenne, but I strike like Muhammad Ali. Talking about the Saiyan, about the past and the Ozark and the hierarchy. What they hiding from us, Indian land that they robbed. Native American, or he can't. I need an immigrant. Laugh all you can, but you know the karma's coming for you. Yes, cause I am carnage. Now you look uncomfortable. You be Peter Pan, here's your hook. Wonderful time to take our stance. Tell me what you're gonna do. Okay. saw it since a young age back in the math class. They told me how'd I get that answer, could I pass that? Like I cheated, so I did it with an ease. Showed my meaning, showed my rhyme and my reason. They tried to say I got the wrong method, but they sounded like a method. They speak of ascension, but they subject to a student in the school of their suppressions. They said that I was slow, I needed special attention, but the only answers given are they hated my questions. That's when that fell. School said in class I didn't act well. Oh, you goofy goober gabs. Look up Ghislaine Maxwell. Laugh while you can, cause you know that karma's coming for you. Yes, that's who I am. Carnage, call me just a subject to soul. Making all aware of the shit that they don't want you to know. Guess who looking scared? These finally saw the beauty in both. Doing this for my heritage. R.I.P. for the ones who are here for this.
In the stillness of moonlight's tender embrace, a whisper weaves through the tapestry of night, guiding the steps of a weary soul on an adventure where pain and spiritual growth dance in delicate interplay. Amidst the shadows of personal pain, a catalyst for deep introspection emerges, for the soul is addicted to pain, breaking itself down, seeking understanding. In the echo of broken relationships and addiction, the speaker's heart aches, yet it is this very pain that forges a path to self-reflection and growth. Under the moon's watchful gaze, the speaker embarks on a spiritual quest, exploring the realms beyond the material, where energy, sound waves, and ancient wisdom reside. With each step, the speaker seeks to awaken the dormant potential within, to open the third eye and connect with the divine, for the divine dwells in every beating heart. Through creativity, a bridge is built, from pain to healing, from suffering to insight. The speaker's music becomes a channel, a means of expressing the depth of their journey. Words, chosen with care, carry power, manifesting reality, weaving connections. In the realm of language, healing takes shape, as the speaker strives to make a positive impact. In resilience, strength is found, and purpose emerges through struggle's embrace. The speaker becomes a beacon, leading others to the waters of knowledge and healing. Continuous growth marks the path, where pain becomes a stepping stone towards spiritual maturity, and the journey of self-discovery unfolds. In the moonlit night, where whispers guide, the soul finds solace, for personal pain and spiritual growth are entwined, a dance of profound transformation. Instant generations, infinite revisions, thousands of services, trusted by millions, related tools.
Good time, man. We was running that campfire outside Bro's house. Let's fit that song for the first time. It's like that one light, man. Good things come to an end. I miss my friends. Really miss my friends. I don't know if I can cope with this when good things come to an end. I just lost another friend. Can't recall the last time that I spoke to them. Memories dismember me. Hope that you remember me. Rest in peace. When I get where I'll be when I leave, hope you are beside me. All those times that Grandpa used to take, you know, me and Tanya and the twins out. That one time we went to Harry Potter, when that face comes out the book. I know what it is come to an end. I just really miss my friends. I really, really, really miss my friends. I know what it is. Things come to an end. I just really miss my friends. Really, really, really miss my friends. Yeah. Good, I'm falling. No, it was on me. Was it your fault? Couldn't no one stop. Couldn't help myself feeling lost. Who's gonna be there every time I feel scared? Answer that phone call. No, we won't be, cause he's gone. No, 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 no. No, he's not forgot. I really miss the laughs we shared. I really miss the thought of you out there. I miss my friends. Why do I gotta live without?
Talk all this shit as if I care. Are you prepared when you get stripped down to the bare palms, trees, and the beach? Drowned you in the shore.
Hate me, you can down me, you can drag me to my tomb. You can fade me, but can't thank me. And the way I'm damn, why you look in my direction? If you're sitting there stressing, why you trying to hate on my progression? That's not more than context. See no conflict, you need conscious. Need to step inside, look and see why you're so humilified. Maybe humidity through humility, through a little tranquility, gratitude. Guiltily, don't think you understand. You can drag me to my tomb, but can't bury this man. I will come right up like the ground up, like the seed I fed from the rain and the mud. Wow, something slick. Watch your mouth, that ain't shit. That is dirt, that's your grave. Is my tombstone in your face. Hate me, you can doubt me, you can drag me to my tomb. You can hate me, you can down me in your tomb. So hate me, say it loudly, do it proudly. If it's true, own it. Who are you? Who will own it? Who are you? Why is everybody so upset? Never wondering why. Looking inward for that setup before the next upset. Yeah, you the subject to your own suspect. See not what public in what you post on the socials. You a fucking faker, not a mediocre. Yes, I don't care stress. I don't care what it is. Disrespect, men deaf. If you believe, then sing with me. I am E, you are you. There's no I in team, but there is a me and we. Oh, hating boy, why oh you? I don't understand. Don't understand. Understand. In the stand. Yeah. You can hate me, you can doubt me, you can drag me to my tomb. Try to say it, do it loudly, own it proudly. If it's true, you can walk round, you can talk down, you can look up here too. You can look round, keep your head down.
Either way, I am in your view. I'm the air that you're breathing, I'm the thoughts that you're thinking, I'm the hate you're receiving, that you keep on depleting. Only what resides in tries to be subsided. Only then, deep diving under your knees, you see the sinking, the abyss, and what the sinking that you pissed in. No transmission, the key, you sniffed it. Get an essence of this dipshit. I need an effing incense.
Join a worldwide faith community in your pajamas. No travel required. Want a place to worship? Want a place to learn? Want a place to just belong? Right from your screen. Community of Christ began in a quiet grove and grew into a global movement. Places like Kirtland, Nauvoo, Lamoni, and now every corner of the world. That history matters because it shapes how we do ministry today. Welcoming, hopeful, focused on peace and justice. Finding an online congregation is simple. Start at communityofchrist.org or download the mobile app there. You'll find live-streamed services, on-demand sermons, study groups, prayer circles from around the world. Prefer small group connection? Look for ministry cohorts, online classes led by trained ministers and seminary teachers. Want to explore faith at your own pace? Check out recorded podcasts, sermon archives that walk through scripture history and practical faith in everyday life. New to Community of Christ? There's no checklist, just bring your curiosity. Services welcome questions, celebrate compassion, invite every voice to the table. If you'd like someone to say hello, many online congregations have contact forms or chat hosts ready to connect you with local leaders. Ready to try it out? Visit communityofchrist.org. Tap the app or search Community of Christ livestream and jump into worship this Sunday. From a grove to the globe, your spiritual journey can start with one click. See you online.
Yeah. Check out my heroism. I'm hopped up on Bugs Bun. Eat no heroin but had addictions. Not gave solutions but more conflictions. New additions to add to the attic in the mansion. Mathematician, DNA in the form of ABC when we sing in frequency. A universal, no harm and I unity. I clip to not destruct but the perimetry. I prune a tree, impunity, I call a mutiny. This will be the day you remember, but I am Mr. Jack Nero. Captain and the chance is narrow. 12 Planet X out in the bureau. Bone marrow, mold, made bold. Shine like gold in the light and dark tales of the sparrow. A mouse, a nice to many. A mirror's just to mirror me. Mini leaks, all abode. Eat from all the cart, one under the sea. Went down like an odyssey. How odd to see who work ourselves to death. He paid to be the buried seed before your arrow was there. Proceed, cease to be deceased indeed. Sometime to see a beast it breathes. Its breed so quiet but loud in a riot. Silent, you could hear a star scream. So look out into space, just like a dark screen. No Superman to Spider-Man, a marvelous myth. It's March and bleach, my mind closed dark and I died from starching me. A hatchling, a change from him to how to train a drag queen. He still remain a majesty. A fractal of fractions, feudal pastor to pastor in pageantry. A bunch of babies call the infantry. Little fish, sea of anemones and aquamarine to talk through the conscience and the content. I'm gonna draped and deck low, battling, tethering, embedded where I made this mess. Never slept, but indeed never digress. I made a nest, a computer hacker, fresh out of Webster's, Napster, Trickster, and Chester. A nice gesture to pull tragic, sad raps right out the knapsack and dotted like Joker right on the Heath Ledger. Sweet bars break apart your teeth. Here we are like cavities down to the molar. A massive molar shatter below. Unsung, unheard soul, but a ghost of coast to coast to host shows and teach those of unknown roads that he did roam. Fuck a kingdom come. A con scum in his biodome, and never metronome. Ill right, so at the moment won't move with me. I'll break it down into pieces, then rebuild it swiftly, skillfully. Check the meter, tap the till. I am the water, each move is willfully so full of that free energy, frequently pulsing frequency. Waves beyond currencies, 'tis the currency. Remember, you are the mirror, not the person or its reflection. So never mess with them again. First look within, you couldn't handle the trouble from my trouble. Hard to maintain that amount that's ahead of you. Don't stumble, air it through your mouth, move it more crumble. It's crazy, you would have thought that this water flowed right from the land of God. It's clean cluster of chemicals like condiments, but a healthy mix of both chems, the devil's conduit to lead him right back to himself. When God lived in words, backyard and yond of it. Only time is they get bucked, cause they ain't fond of it. But I'm a big fish ocean. I can't swim in smaller sized ponds. Yet no, I speak from a conscience. Stream back to my original topic. Exotubes of isosceles.
I woke up today feeling like a question mark with sneakers on, scrolling for meaning, buying little gods in 2-day shipping. Tell me, Sage, is this what they call the material world?
If by material you mean the dance of atoms pretending to be problems, yes. But what you buy is not the world, only the symbols for it. You confuse the map for the mountain and wonder why your lungs ache for air.
The mountain is inside you, darling. Every breath you take is the summit.
Then why does the climb feel like debt and deadlines? Why does my spirit feel overdrafted?
Because you've mistaken money for wealth, noise for knowing, approval for belonging. You've outsourced your own worth. Even Allen once said, "The disease of civilization is mistaking symbols for reality." You've been hypnotized by digits and titles when what you needed was to taste the fruit.
And yet you are not lost. You are simply out of signal range from your truth frequency. Let's retune, shall we? Repeat after me, with wit, with will, with wonder. I am who the infinite says I am, not the algorithm, not the industry.
I am who the infinite says I am. But how do I hold that truth when the world insists I'm less?
Hold it the way the ocean holds waves, without clinging. The ocean doesn't argue with the tide. It simply is. And so are you. A moment of eternity pretending to be late for work.
You are divine mischief wrapped in human syntax. You are the word trying to remember it's a song.
Then my pain, the low self-esteem, the guilt, the doubt, they're not punishments.
No, they're teachers. They knock on your chest saying, "Here lies the locked room. Go in." Even your shadow is holy ground. The alchemy is to see yourself through the eyes of God and laugh at the smallness of fear.
You are not broken. You are becoming. You are not behind. You are unfolding on divine time. You are not what they did to you. You are what rose anyway.
Then truth is not a sermon, it's a frequency.
Exactly, and tuning in requires humility and humor. Take yourself lightly, or the cosmos will do it for you.
Dance, don't decode. Laugh, don't label. Create, don't compare.
I think I'm starting to feel it. That hum under everything. It's joy without reason, presence without price.
That's the 10th power, my friend. The moment awareness realizes it's aware.
Now go, truth teller, light holder, rhythm breather. Speak from your wholeness. And when doubt whispers again, smile and say, "Nice try, illusion. I'm tuned to the real."
They say the stars can tell my story, Sage. That monkey bones, tea leaves, and Mercury's retrograde decide my destiny. Is it true? Is my future already written in the dust?
Only if you wrote it there. The stars are your mirror, not your master. Your future isn't fixed, it's imagined. The Bible said it before the mystics patented it. Whatever you ask in prayer, believing, you shall receive. That's not poetry. That's law.
law, not of Caesar, of consciousness. Prayer isn't words or kneeling, it's motion toward the feeling of fulfillment. You don't beg for it, you become it.
Become it? You mean if I imagine wealth, love, peace, the world rearranges itself to meet my picture?
Not rearranges, it responds. The world is infinite response. Every outer fact is an echo of an inner act. Faith isn't wishing, it's assuming. It's the simple surrender of self to the Spirit of God.
Then, God is listening inside me, Spirit, with laughter. God is you, listening to your own imagination. Who else do you think is at the controls? When you imagine, creation moves. When you doubt, creation waits.
Let me tell you a story. A woman, Mrs. Roosevelt, came to me. Her Manhattan home sat unrented, her summer slipping away. I told her, sleep tonight in your Long Island home, in imagination. Not in body, not in dream, but in consciousness. Imagine the New York apartment across the river and feel the sheets of Long Island under your back. She did. By morning, her agent called. Someone wants to rent the apartment, today. She moved that very night.
That's prayer, not words but motion toward, a move in the unseen that summons the seen.
So faith is imagination clothed in feeling?
Exactly. Faith is the art of believing before the evidence. To see with the eyes of God, you must close the eyes of fear.
You've been outsourcing your miracles, love, to astrologers, prophets, psychics, priests. Bring your future home. Rent out your doubt. Move into your dream.
Then the world is my reflection. There is no other. Everything is my consciousness pushed out.
You've said it. Use that law lovingly. Because what you imagine for another, you write into your own script. The wise never curse. They create. Never hate. They shape. Never wait. They assume.
And when the doubter whispers, be realistic, you smile and say, I am being realistic about what's real in me.
Then my future isn't waiting, it's calling me, not tomorrow, now.
Yes, you are the operant power. Faith isn't hoping, it's inhabiting. Tonight, sleep where your miracle already lives.
Say it with me. I am the cause. I am the prayer. I am the prophecy fulfilled.
I am the cause. I am the prayer. I am the prophecy fulfilled.
And that, my friend, is the only way to tell the future, by creating it.
Illusions fade, truth will remain. Songs, momentum, memory, poet paints like this perfect picture. Time caught in a frame, time capsule I take. Pill, hard to swallow, yes, will, hard to follow. I swing, still, sit, try to teach, but feel hollow. Swing on divine, yes, assimilate design, inclined by enzymes, into times, see it when I write the wind of rhymes. I render every note a story told, worry, woe, worldly, though, earthly, we roam. How could we feel so alone, coughing up a hairball, give the cat a comb.
Remind us when it gets rough, remind us when not what it's done. You'll find us through the fire and flood. When time comes, I hope you choose love.
Felt this, shrouded in bliss, clouded, surrounded, drowned in piss. tools I use, amaze, amuse, amazed by this, yes, caught in the gracious sanctions, this in the temple kingdom, so blissful dungeon in this, that great conundrum, yet but still hear the drum when thunder rumbling coming through, something brand new, something me, every part a piece of personality, put them back together, thought I was just broken, no, that's mosaic, that's Moses, I'm choosing to be the ark of the covenant, bringing back love to our spirit in the elements, the fire, the water, the earth, and the air, there's a Star of David, I'll show you how to get there.
And us, when it gets rough, remind us, knowing now what it's done, yeah, refine us, then cleanse us of blood, and when the time comes, I hope we choose love.
Poverty, the pride over making the pollution, this realize, revelation, revolution, equalize our evolution. Who do you answer to? Who decides? You are how I move. I am me, or am I you? 'Cause we both seem to deny this truce. There been sewn a quantum thread, widows weaved with inner web. In the midst of the challenges.
Hold up, wait, what? What keeps me up till morning? Thought of being buoyant, being the unanointed, null and voided. I'm annoyed to hear my voice toying with the song if I'm missing the point. I'm sick of another freestyle, sick and holding on to clickbait, falling to meanwhile. They treat me bad, treat me how they treated them. I'd rather just get in and get out. Better than ever, they never been better, been peddling, what are they peddling? Probably a sedative, something to settle in, hoping the medicine get in my head again. Spoke of impediments, nobody said it, so somebody tell them the shit is irrelevant. Tougher than leather, my skin made of metal, ramming my head against. Innovative, sin can never be the undertaker. Call him Arnold Benedict because he's been a traitor. Life gave me limits, so I'm in it, mater. How long will I last? I'm feeling a wager. Little boy, kick rocks. If you think the shit gon' stop. That's a nice thought. Go on, kick rocks. Come on, little boy, kick rocks. If you think the shit gon' stop. That's a nice thought. Go on, kick rocks. Different, a little distant, a quest within it's something, isn't it? Someone gifted, skipping Christmas, sick of feeling tired of numbing, noses running, thunder in my stomach, tummy rumbling, ain't it funny? Quick laugh, give me little chit chat, a little bit of contact about an eyelash. Oh, have my back and kick rocks, hit me up and dust me off, Coddle me up. Coddle me, swaddle me, baby, sing to me, possibly need a bottle just to help me with this pill that I'm swallowing. Couple doses, think I give a fuck what you thought of me, man, to pop them all because I ain't thinking responsibly. Check all the energy in the vicinity, careful of whoever would trigger me. Capping Yosemite, rascally rabbit yapping, you gotta be shitting me. All of my enemies, all that befriended me, death is what you wish of me. Practice playing tin can, you made the man you're witnessing. Little boy, kick rocks. If you think the shit gon' stop. That's a nice thought. Little boy, kick rocks. Little boy, kick rocks. If you think the shit gon' stop. Yeah, that's a nice thought. Little boy, kick rocks, kick rocks. Kick rocks.
Then he said, Carnage, what separates you and all these other artists out here in the game? And that's when I laughed. You answered your own question. What separates me? Me? I'm me.
The times when I get lonely, I might condescend, but as I sink down slowly, just know I'll reascend. Oh my gosh, golly God, what had I done? I'm the father taking shots at my son of a gun. I'm the modest mouth, metamorph, modern mouth, meant to glory, model out, meant for more than mocked about. Pyramid schemes appear amidst dreams. They tried to stop me from reaching my peak, but it scared out me, the scare would be me. Spear right in the spirit of me. Ain't gonna lie that these nights are scariest. Pulled my son out the sky and buried him. Taught myself how to rise and parent him. If I die, here's the will, take care of it. Be discerning, to be the worthy, to put the work in, to feel deserving. Seed plant under the dirt. Rain bring ascension, now it's heaven on earth. At times when I get lonely, I might condescend. But as I sink down slowly, just know I'll reascend. You've always been there for me. You've always been a friend. Just know that I ain't holy, no, no. We're just two souls in a skin. Knowledge, that's a bitch. Blissfulness, ignorance. The sun might fall, boo-hoo, ooh, I'll show my moon to the sky. Osiris, close my eyelids, sight through sinus, then realign with the stars in my spine and feed my soul till it shine more vibrant. No longer try to balance, just combine it. I was accepted in the land of the loved, in the ways of the ones once one up above, and the one in the stall. It's a call to myself. I chose to be the chosen story told how I tell. Used to feel microscopic, playing dead to my ops. I was playing possum. Now I'm playing part in the microcosm, bigger than my problems, and it's all because them. You've always been there for me, yeah. Drinking your friend, running blood in my. You don't need, no. I hope you come as I am. You say that you want me, I hope that you do. We both tell lies, but they're two different truths. Novocaine in my cavity, give a sweet tooth. Twisted metal heads together, let up in my pain. So under I'm sinking, so overthinking. So done with changing, for once to just leave me. Splash. World full of sharks, plucking this guitar, pulling this cord off the string on my heart. Together we're in the pain, but we swim and see apart. I can show you how it ends, I just don't know where to start. Lightning rod, yeah, free energy. Slipped and broke my arm and I fell into a pit of me. I forgive, tell me what they did to me. I forget, every time I overthink. Crucified, God do forgive me. Sun can't rise till it sets in the evening. Light only show through the dark, it's receding. The sharks only feed on the cuts that's still bleeding. I'm singing, I'm swimming. Just keep swimming, sing with me. Okay. Under I'm sinking, I'm so overthinking. I'm so done with changing, for once who just leave me. 300 times, there's still tears that are streaming. Sing all for one, just like the seasons have seen me. I'm under this sea, so overthinking. I used to feel hits, now I don't care who missed me. It's my progression, no longer conflicting. So all contradictions, I'm now condescending.
I be the light, they epileptic. My depression, so pathetic. Blessed to see confession, connect with the collective. To recollect the heckles have to wreck their own reflection. So upset or a setup, not to settle for ascension. If you're trying to seek perfection, prepare to be dejected. Don't be scared to be aware, just don't pay too much attention. Common sense ain't common, so be careful how you spend it. You watch me sinking, why thank you for leaving? What were you thinking? I'm thinking the same. When start with the low point, then way in the deep end. My ear to the conch cell, my conscious is streaming. Motorboat, mind running, why you gotta be erased? Who said it had to be erased? You picture vacates as a way to vacate what's perfect life, this perfect world that you made. Round and round it goes, waves crash below. Right now, right out, source, wow, high, drown, wow. Cut by the coral reef, corral them all, waves crack. Rest assured, me, for you, yours, do, part, wait, do yours, will put it tar.
Welcome back. Today we're doing a deep dive into some pretty provocative source material. We're looking at this concept of the Christ within, sometimes called the sacred secretion. Our goal here is really just to unpack what the sources say about the biology, the metaphors, and, well, the spiritual side of this internal process, and also what might be trying to disrupt it.
And it's interesting, the sources really frame this knowledge as the ultimate way to build your inner citadel. It's about mental mastery. They suggest it's, well, essential for your own sovereignty, especially in a world that seems designed to grab your attention and keep you, afraid.
Okay, so let's break down the anatomy here, the internal salvation part. It starts with this sacred secretion, this vital essence. Where does it come from? The sources say the cerebrum, deep inside the brain. And they use some pretty vivid terms for it, like colostrum or even Santa Claus.
Right, Santa Claus.
Yeah.
It sounds strange, but the metaphor is about something valuable descending, like a gift, down the chimney, the spine, from the head downwards. But this raw essence needs refinement. And that happens through two key glands in the brain. They create this internal polarity.
Ah, and the sources give them specific names, almost like characters, to make it stick.
Exactly. So the pineal gland, that's Joseph in this analogy, it releases the electrical component. Think of it as the honey.
Okay, electrical honey from Joseph, the pineal.
And then you have the pituitary gland, Mary. She releases the magnetic part, the milk.
Yeah.
It's that fundamental duality, right? Positive, negative, electrical, magnet.
Creating a tension, like you said.
Precisely.
So together, this milk and honey form this powerful internal current. The sources call it the land flowing with milk and honey. And this flows down the spine.
That's the idea. This combined differentiated essence travels down the spinal column, and its destination is the solar plexus, the goal, to produce what the source calls a spiritual seed. Yeah, and they link this to ancient ideas, like the Eye of Horus in Egypt. It suggests this isn't new theology, but a kind of internal biological salvation process. The real temple is your body.
Okay, that sets up the internal side. But then the sources shift focus, right?
Yeah.
They talk about external things, profane actions that try to mess with this purity.
Yes, this is where they introduce the idea of an outer protagonist. Think of it as the external system, culture, media, whatever, that thrives on your attention and, frankly, your fear.
And it has tools to compromise this internal process.
According to the sources, yes. They call one specific strategy the digital honey trap. It's meant to corrupt that very internal milk and honey analogy.
How? By turning it outward.
Kind of. It's about exploiting psychological weak points, getting key people, perhaps, to dissipate that focused internal energy outwards, turning purity into, well, betrayal and control, using that same symbolic language against itself.
And the sources seem pretty serious about how damaging this is. They term it a symbolic assault on the very essence of purity. That's strong language.
It is. And they use some stark modern examples to illustrate it. The material mentions alleged cases involving, say, baby oil mixed with certain substances used against high-profile individuals, whether you take that literally or purely symbolically. The point is this. The source claims the external system will go to great lengths, symbolically or otherwise, to taint those inner living waters, to interrupt that sacred secretion.
So if the external world, the protagonist, feeds on our fear and distraction, its currency is our attention.
Then the only real defense has to be internal. It has to be about alignment within yourself.
Which brings us back to mental mastery.
Exactly. Mental mastery in this context means activating that Christos within. Not through external acts, but by harmonizing those two glands, pineal and pituitary, Joseph and Mary, through stillness.
So meditation becomes key.
Meditation is presented as the core mechanism. It's the internal alchemy, the practice that brings those two forces into balance. Stillness.
And by achieving that stillness, the idea is you're effectively starving the outer protagonist. You're destroying its currency, your fear, your scattered attention, because it can't profit from inner peace.
Right. You cut off its supply. And at the same time, you're building something for yourself, your own internal power source. They call it the Eternal Development Economy, the EDE. It's the sustainable spiritual energy you generate when you shift your focus from reacting to external noise to deliberate internal creation. It fosters independence.
It really makes you think. If the protagonist's goal is to make reality seem so complicated, so overwhelming that you forget you're the one creating your experience, and if the real temple, the real site of salvation, is internal, then what external things, what systems or structures out there are you still looking to for rescue? When the source insists the real journey, the crossing, has to happen within.
It's a powerful question. And maybe the final thought is this. Your sovereignty, that inner core, that's the one thing this outer protagonist ultimately can't buy, bribe, or break. Master that inner flow, that milk and honey, and you change your whole relationship to the world. You stop being a slave to the reflections it shows you, and you become the mirror itself.